coalition of Northern Group (CNG) has blamed the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo for the planned sales of 5 power plants. The group said the planned sales of Calabar, Ivo, Olorunshogo, Omotosho and Jiregu power plants to fund the 2021 budget is against the interests of the North. Balarabe Rufai, who spoke on behalf of the coalition at the House public hearing investigating privatization of the Niger Delta Power Holding Company, said the plants do not belong to only the federal government. Furthermore, he said the federal government is reneging on the agreement that the plants are to be sold to finance renewable projects in the north. According to Rufai, the power plants in the south should not be sold to finance the 2021 budget deficit. He noted that the vice president, who is the chairman of both the board of the NDPHC and Council on Privatization, is involved in the process of privatize the plants against the interests of the North. He queried the rush at which the Bureau of Public Enterprise is pushing the sales of the power plants. Having studied the situation carefully, we consider that the current privatization move is part of the several schemes to cripple the North economically by short-changing it in the NOPAC project, in which it is a major stakeholder, hereby place the House of Representatives and the entire federal legislature as follows. He said Daily Post was unable to reach the office of the Vice President and Alex Uko, the DG of the BPE, and did not pick his calls nor respond to the text message sent to his phone. The committee will be meeting the CBN, Ministry of Finance and PBE on Thursday. Well, all the nonsense, rubbish things that they are doing, it does not have any direct impact in the lives of Nigerians. You hear them talk about billions, you hear them talk about privatization, you hear them talk about trader money, you hear them talk about all manner of things, all manner of programs. But at the end of the day, you begin to find and begin to ask yourself, where will all of this put me as an individual, as people, as a people? Where will it put everybody? You hear them talk about this, talk about that, talk about this. At the end of the day, you can't just even fathom anything. Nigerians are providing everything for themselves. You talk about security, in their own capacity. You talk about economy. You talk about, social amenities. What? Nothing. And they will tell you that they have spent billions. They hold meeting upon meeting. They talk about this honorable this, honorable that, or giving themselves titles, going for programs, meeting themselves. This country is just meant for politicians. It's just meant for politicians, nothing more. Because at the end of the day, if you begin to argue from now to eternity, whether it is from the north, from the whatever, who are the people benefiting? What are the people benefiting? Go and see people, see how people are suffering. Social amenities are not there. People are just, just to fulfill all righteousness. Wake up, sleep, wake up, and talk about what is happening. Those who are sick, those who are hungry, those who are begging from street to street, they are just there. But these people will continue to hold meeting. At the end of the day, to me, they are just beautiful nonsense, because at the end of the day, nothing is coming out of there. It's just this one will accuse this one. Even the PIB they are talking about, the petroleum industry B, this one we talk about how it's favoring the south, is not favoring the south. Look at the whole thing holistically. As an individual, where does it place you? Where do you fall in all of this? Nowhere. Because I know very soon that some people will now begin to say, oh, why should they be talking about the north? Why should they be talking about the south? You talk about yourself. In all of this is, where does all of these things, where do they leave you? Where do they leave you? Nowhere. It's them. We are just paying them for nothing. It's unfortunate. Coming back to what those ones are saying, that the vice president is against the north. Have they been in favor? Have they done anything in favor of the north or the south before? Even if they're doing anything in favor of the south, is he going to get to an individual, an average person on the street? Imagine Southern paying NEPA bills for interests of north. Must everything be about the north? Are you the only ones in this Nigeria? Abba, imagine, are they not ashamed? Nothing can satisfy them, only complain. They are the ones in power, yet see the way they have governed the whole place. There's already a social media war and separation between North and South, as even seen in Nigeria Navy recruitment list. It's simple, let's divide the country or into 2 or 4 countries. I just don't even know why we must be together as a country by force. It's not yielding any positive results. The vice president will be telling you that it is good for us to be together, and nonsense is coming out of the whole thing. If you are not going to stay together, that means if you want to go to Kano, you have to take a visa. And of who that one can't help you? You don't take visa now. How you can't they help you? Who it take help? Who can't they help? Those are the tricks and the ways they use and begin to manipulate people. And unfortunately, a lot of people fall for all these their nonsense and antics. The interest of the North has been the major setback for Nigeria growth. Savages, uncivilized people, very uncivilized people. Is Nigeria VP not Northern VP? Okay. Abi now, yes, and those entities are to be used to finance Nigeria's budget. The Vice President Yemi Osinbajo should not agree to sell anything government assets in southern parts anymore. Their evil plan is to use it against us. It is the northerners that will buy it after colluding the buyers, as it happened during Atiku Abubakar. Yemi Osinbajo, please watch your back. Don't do what the whole world will blame you. At the end, southerners, be prayerful. These northerners want to put us in total slavery after taking over all our assets. You are covetous. You faceless group are parasites that want to own other people's heritage. Separate Nigeria. Let everyone go with his interests. A coalition of northern political jobbers. Why can't you see the vast arable land as God's blessings to your regions? It's simple. Establish dams in strategic places and then use them as basins to facilitate irrigation that would drive large-scale farming. This, among other benefits, will provide all-inclusive employment to the youth and the elderly. Struggling to criminality as smart the SARS might no longer be lucrative, or do you think otherwise? Times are fast changing, really, really changing. The earlier you wake up from daydreaming, the better for you. It is not true that Oshibajo is against the North in this case and others too. What a liar. How can the sales of plants in the South be problem to the North? I can't even really get sense out of what this man is talking about. The ones you have been shortchanging others over the years at all. Is there any truth in your insinuation? What come out them, not what can come out from the whole thing. At the end of the day, I don't understand all this whatever. It is not even favoring anybody. Whether it's just like a typical example of what is happening in Niger Delta. They'll tell you they have a militant. Tell me what is the percentage of the so-called militants the government is settling to the other Niger Delta people. Ask the question. At the end of the day, who all of this is help? And that's why you see that some people just look and say, you know what, I'm tired. That say, oh, all of us should come together and build this country forward, or move this country forward. So build this country. A lot of people have done that in the past, and at the end of the day, you see that you're just deceiving yourselves. Those who are using that rhetoric, they're just using it to keep people to continue to move the day forward. You know, some people have just decided to say, you know what, I just have to find my level. The more I stay in this place, the more I begin to lose myself, even as a person, because these people are not serious. Say this one today, say that one tomorrow. This northern element are something else. Why must it be not all the time? Most of the southern leaders who are in position to speak out will not do so because of their selfish interests, I think this is the best time for us to go our different ways. Do you even think the vice president is going to do anything in favor of the southern or the southern people in the first place? No.